Hello, my friends. I'm doing kind of a casual video today. It's kind of a come along with me type of video, I think it'll be. Just incorporating some of my new daily routine now that school is back in session. We've got some new pickups and drop-offs and things going on, and I just thought maybe we're overdue for a little vlog. So right now I'm just doing my skincare steps. And I hope you all are doing well. It's already starting to feel cool in the mornings, but I think we actually are going to go back to having a bunch of heat like this weekend or next week sometime soon. But I really am feeling the fall vibes in the morning time, which is kind of cool. I feel mentally drained already. It's Thursday as I shoot this. With Uga starting school this week, like that's just been big for me. Yeah, it's a little bit stressing about like, how is he going to handle it? Is everything going to go okay? You always wonder that the first time like you send a kid off to school. But additionally, it's just like the change in my life knowing that he is in school and he's not at home anymore. It's just part of the day. It's just the morning, but still, you know that feeling how you just get emotionally exhausted. I'm just a little bit emotionally exhausted. I also haven't been drinking water like I should. So far this week, like I've just not been good about filling and refilling my thing. I'm getting glasses of water occasionally from the fridge, but I need to lock that in. I've just let myself be affected by the changes, really, and I need to keep the constants in my life still the constants, you know? I have been doing my workouts, even though 60 semi-hard or whatever we're calling it is over. By the way, I ran out of my super goop, so I'm now using this other SPF that I had from Bare Minerals. It's called Skin Longevity Phyto Vitamin C Brightening Moisturizer. It has SPF 30. Still been doing the AM and PM workouts, meal prep lunches, and then for dinners this week, like I kind of knew going into this week that it just might be a bit much for me. So, you know what I did? We were doing an order from Sam's Club, and I got a couple of their like pre-made refrigerated dinners, like they do rotisserie chicken enchiladas. It's in a nice little pan. Literally all you do is bake it. It is there. It is put together and you just bake it. I got one of those and I got like a chicken Alfredo thing. Probably not the most healthy option, but it's convenient as heck. And Bub has been having some super busy days and it's just been kind of easy for us to do that this way this week. And with Dealey Law Firm, it's been amazing. Business is coming in like crazy. He has been so busy. He has mentioned more than a few times that he may need to hire someone else. But really, what a blessing to start up something new and to be busy. Like, that's amazing that that's where it's at right now. So I feel very happy for him on that front. I'm gonna do a little face rolling primer. I love this. Squeeze it up. There it is. And roll. I can hear a kitten down there doing some antics. We had a commercial shoot yesterday for Dealey Law Firm. It went amazing. I want to like surprise you on how it ends up. Let's just say these commercials are going to air locally here during the SEC football games that ABC is going to be carrying this fall. It's football related. You know, Bub has a football background. And I think it's going to turn out really good. I'm so excited for it. We've got an SIU football player involved, and I think it's going to turn out really well. But while I've been doing like the social media stuff, this was actually recorded by the professionals, the production team actually at the station I worked at. Really fun things are afoot right now. But I have to say, I've been using this stuff a lot more lately, and the staying power is hardcore with the Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. My makeup, like I was taking pictures of it at the end of the day because I'm like, this looks the same. This really is coming off like pretty much exactly how it looked at the start of the day. I was so impressed because I had like a super busy day yesterday with the commercial and going back and forth and pickups, drop-ups, blah, blah, blah. And this stuff is in it to win it. 130 is the shade I'm using right now. And it is a little deep maybe, but we make it work. I've got this dropper, which makes it a bit vague as to how much I'm putting on. And you know, I don't really love that, but I kind of swipe it around and make it feel like I've just dotted it, you know, but it's so thin. I don't think I've been giving this the credit it was due on staying power because man, it's going there. So I just use a little buffing brush. This is a lot like the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, by the way, this one from Profusion. But thin, light, and just absolutely locks in for the day. I love it. I had mentioned how like I have one shade that's too light. I have this shade as well, and it's a foundation that I've kind of avoided at times just for the fact that maybe my shade hasn't been perfectly on point, but the way this wears on my skin is just undeniably good. And it's not like I'm seeing dry patches. It's not like I'm seeing oily, broken down patches. It just stays. And it doesn't really matter what primer I pair it with. It doesn't matter if I go with cream products or powder products like on top as far as other steps of my look. She just lasts really well. Another thing I wanted to mention with my workouts, Bub will often work out with me in the evenings, but sometimes in the mornings I've been switching it up. I do a lot of Grow with Jo. I highly recommend Grow with Jo. I've seen mega results in my body doing Grow with Jo, but I think it just came up in my subscription feed because I subscribe to the Fitness Marshal as well. And if you're into some real dancey types of things, Fitness Marshal takes popular songs and makes up these little dance routines to them, and they're really fun. It feels like you're at practice or something, like here's this routine you've been taught, and the more you do that one, the better you get at it, and it becomes really, really fun. Some mornings, if I'm feeling like it, I'll do like 4 or 5 songs from Fitness Marshal and really, truly be sweating at the end of it. I'm going to do a few more things here and then I'll pop back in. Real quick though, also under the heading of underused, this Maybelline Super Stay Concealer. Never reach for this. Shade 15. Let's make it a big Super Stay thing today. Taking my little brush. It's really thin. The coverage isn't doing everything. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the coverage. It's adding something to my under eye. It feels just lightweight. Okay, yesterday I wore my Dermablend Cover Care Concealer, and I'm pretty sure it was doing more coverage-wise for my under eye than this. But this is really thin, and it probably is going to wear well because of that. But Super Stay, we're doing it. Guys, it's becoming a Maybelline one brand look. I set the concealer with Fit Me Loose powder. I used a little bit of Super Stay, so it's like a Super Stay trifecta here. I used some of that just lightly elsewhere on the face. I brought in my City bronzer, which is very warm and sunny, 300. I've got that around the hairline and cheekbones. And we could use this Sun Kisser stuff in City Sizzle for our liquid blush. We got to do blush together. So I'm just going to pop on a little dot of that right there. This is a very approachable liquid blush product, I feel. What would we do without blush? Blush is life. Yes. So pretty. I got a Maybelline highlighter. Master Chrome. Rose gold going in just a little bit with the Real Techniques setting brush, and then Vibrance, Life, Glow, because we are looking matte. This stuff gave us a little glow. Definitely has a bit of shimmer going on, but this is where it's really going to come from. And just buff it in. The more you buff this one in, the better it looks. Slay. Also, I'm trying a new setting spray. This is L'Oreal. Yes, we had to break from the Maybelline, but this is the 3-second setting mist. Up to 36 hours. So I guess we're going to go about 3 seconds. Seems like a long time. That felt like a lot. This is smelling exactly like some hairspray. I may have just hairsprayed my face. We're not just going for long wearing makeup today. I guess we're going for indestructible makeup. If you're into Fitness Marshal, which songs do you like to do the best? I've gotten really good at Katy Perry's E.T., Charlie Puth Light Switch, Lizzo's To Be Loved. That one really gets your heart pumping. 1035, the Tate McRae ones, X's. They're fun. I keep saying I'm gonna take a break, but I can't stop talking. We've got a new one for eyeshadow. Natasha Denona, I Need a Warm palette. Yeah, she knew what she was doing on the timing with this one, did she not? Seeing fall vibes, feeling it. There's some different formulas in here. I've just kind of so far gone straight down this side of it with everything. And this shade called Flashover is just insanely smooth. It's really interesting. So I'm excited to play with this before I actually get on and do a full review, but that's what I'm using today on the eyes. Also, I had an idea because I have used the heck out of my Apple palette, on days when I'm not even you know, sitting here shooting a video. I've used that so much. And I was thinking of just a short maybe, or TikTok reel, you know, some short form video where I just take you through pictures that I've taken of the looks, because I try to take a picture of the looks I do pretty much every day with that, or with anything, you know, just to document if I want to go back, if I end up doing, you know, a full video on it, I want to go back and show pictures of looks. And I have really done a lot. And I thought I might just do a video showing all the pictures just for inspiration's sake, is what I'm thinking there. Like if you've gotten that palette, you know, I've had some people say, I want to see more looks with that. And that might be a good way to get inspired and see a lot of different things. Although I have done a lot of everyday stuff with it, but I don't know. I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so I just tweezed a fully white eyebrow hair, so that was fun. But I finished off my look using this Le Shadow stick from L'Oreal. This is the Brown Abyss shade. Love this. This glides on like nobody's business. We did use this in a recent video and tried to like incorporate it into a full-on shadow stick look, which I didn't love that so much, but I love these products as liners and lazy liners across the upper lash line. So I got a little bit of this on the upper, a little bit smudged out on the lower. I've got Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara on there. It's giving me some pretty good length today. And then on my lips, I wanted to try this from Benefit. The packaging is so cute. The balls on top, that's what you want. Talk about that with hard candy too. But this is the moisturizing matte lip tint. This is a shade called Prrr. We're gonna see how this is. Different little doe foot applicator. She's like a little boot, like a little booty. Look at that. Okay. And it's like not super flat, so you do have some control. Interesting. Feels velvety at the get-go. You can get pretty precise with this. So unlike a liquid lipstick, this feels a little more sheer, but I'm still getting a lot of color, obviously. But it just seems lighter. And then they have a glossy version too. Feels really soft. Giving that soft kind of pillowy look. I need to do a big old favorites video soon because, man, I have some favorites. And this is the finished makeup look for today. Yay. Again, it was all Maybelline on the complexion stuff, and then we started bringing in Natasha Denona on the eyes. That lip feels good. It can transfer off, but has a nice, like, sort of fruity scent as well. I like it. It's devotional time, and coffee today is the Starbucks K-Cup, the Fall Blend with 0 sugar pumpkin spice creamer. It's very good. Guys. How's second grade? Good. Loves her teacher. Loves her friends.
Hey, keep it idea about that.
Come downstairs, I've done my workout, done a little cleanup, gotten breakfast for everybody. Everybody's dressed for school. We just need to brush teeth, shoes. I love you. Oh, what with that little face? Stretchy boy, stretchy boy. I completely forgot I was vlogging this morning. I went and took Ugga to school, and I'm now here editing my lip oils video that will go up today. Drop off went well. It's been going really great. He's been eager to go. Before he walks in the door though, he turns around and there's like these certain dots that we stand on for the different line of class that they're in. And he's like, I'll see you on the blue dots. He wants to make sure I'm clear on where to come back and pick him up. But this is what I'm working on right now. I'm editing a little lip oil video, and hopefully I can get this completely done before I have to go pick him up. She's my little guard cat. There's a fly in here. She's watching it. Okay, I finished my video. I've got like 20 minutes until pickup now. I wanted to show you what's actually on the outside of the makeup room door. Isn't this fabulous? I colored this picture. I love this. Love that gator. And then look at Biddy's amazing creations here. We have the funniest little coloring book that's like foods doing things. We're off to pick him up, pick up the first kid of the day. And this is my e.l.f. Sun Boss Gloss. I just touched up with this because it was in my little bag, and it's the shade That's My Jam. How many times is the shade name That's My Jam used for a berry color? I enjoy this though, this is good. Also, I finished an entire 40-ounce cup of water during this span of time. Getting hungry for lunch. You know what sounds good? McDonald's. I'm considering it. It's become like a once a week thing, you know, that we can do. There are some okay choices that can be made there. Plus, he'll be thrilled if I'm like, burger and fries. He loves burger and fries. Your pine cone. Did you have a great day?
Yeah, we parked it right there.
Yep, I parked it right here. do you want to get some burger fries for lunch?
You got me some ranch.
Some ranch? Okay. Is it good?
Yep.
It's nap time and I am making my thumbnail for the video that's about to go up. Thumbnail turned out really cute, if I do say so myself. It's still nap time. We're catching up on a little days of our lives and we're gonna answer some comments. Do you ever feel like whether you're cleaning or you have something on your agenda that really needs to get done that you really need to focus on, the work can't really begin until the hair gets out of your face? I was just sitting on the computer like finishing my info box, cranking out that thumbnail, and it's like my hair wasn't bugging me particularly, but once it was out of my face, I could really work. Brady needs something positive to happen to him on this show sometime soon. I did a change of shirt because we're doing the Saluki Fan Fest thing. But yeah, the makeup is holding up really well. I just refreshed my lip color a little bit. I used some of the Cocoa Bold lipstick from Too Faced in I believe the shade is Hot Chocolate, and then a little bit of the Live on the Edge Super Stay Matte Ink crayon with that. Perfect kind of dusty mauve color with the shirt. It's always kind of a rush after picking Belle up from school and then heading out to tumbling, but we did that. Say hi, guys. She had an awesome little tumbling session with Dan. They got some popsicles, and now we are headed back home. Belle has some homework to do. Biddy got hers done while we waited.
We're going to Fan Fest.
Yay.